everybody, and good morning. Welcome to Harlow Heslop's Virtual Adventures. Today I am going to explore the Legacy Body HUD. Um, I have forever and always been a Maitreya girl, and recently switched over to Legacy. And I absolutely love both bodies. I think they're both fantastic. But lately I've been feeling the Legacy body and really enjoying it. And I know the HUD took me a while to learn. And to be honest, there are things on the HUD that I don't even know what they do yet. I'm still learning. So, in true Harlow form, you're going to kind of learn alongside with me on a few of these things. And I will admit that the HUD has a lot of functions and features that I won't be using because I used BOM or baked on mesh, which is relatively new to Second Life in the past many months. And I tend to use that more so than the um, HUD layers and body layers, simply because with BOM or baked on mesh, you can have so many more layers, so many more details to your avatar. It's been a really cool feature that Linden Lab has added to Second Life. So as you can see over here, I have my Legacy body. This is the standard Legacy body. I also own Perky, which is a smaller chest size, and it's really cute as well. If you prefer to have smaller chests, it's definitely the way to go, but I like the regular classic Legacy body. Um, I am using version 1.1. I am not sure if that's the most recent version or not, but this is the HUD when you first put it on. This is what should pop up. And a lot of these functions on here are ones that I don't really use, but I will kind of go through them. So if you are using regular layers on your body, you'll want to know what these features do. So if you're using baked on mesh, a lot of these features will not work properly, just to give you a heads up. It's like the shine, the bump, which is like a texture on your skin, a shine on your skin right here. Those will not work with baked on mesh. You have to use actual additional layers, I believe. If I'm wrong, someone tell me. I've never been able to figure it out. Using the shine and the bump features with my baked on mesh. I tend to use Bold and Beauty's shine layers on top of my Legacy body, and those work perfectly. I may show those in a different video. So here you have your neck size. The neck size is really nice because everyone's got different mesh heads, so you want to pick a size that's going to work for you. I will zoom in on myself here. Let's make myself stop moving and fidgeting so much here for a second. But as you can see with this one light, you can see the seam a little bit. I usually wear like a choker or a collar. I have yet to figure out how to make that seam look absolutely perfect with my Legacy head. But here, if you click the different sizes of the neck, you can see that that will change to different sizes to fit whatever mesh head you're wearing. And I believe the one I was using was this one. So that gives you a little understanding of how the neck seam feature works and the sizing on that neck seam. Up next, you have your nails. I love the different shapes that the nails come with. On the Legacy HUD, you've got the really short ones, and they change shape as you click on them here. These pointy ones are a lot of fun. And then also, if you have bento nails that you would like to add yourself, you can take your nails off here and add those. I know there's a handful of places that make some really beautiful nails, but quite honestly, I really love the Legacy ones. I think they're really nice. Go back over here. Actually, no, here, I'm going to zoom in on my hand again, and I'm going to show you the different hand positions that you can do. So there's lots of different hand positions. These are really handy for photos. If you're taking a photo and you want to do a specific hand position that the pose doesn't already have. I know a lot of bento poses allow overrides within the pose to let you pose your hands a specific way, but I really like that you can change up the hands here. You can hit stop here, and that will make it go back to the cycle of flipping through the various animations. Down here on your feet, oops, let me adjust my hover height a little bit here. There we go. The feet, you can do different positions. Sorry, I'm going in the ground there. I like to be barefoot and Nestle a lot, so quite often I use the flat foot, but depending on what kind of shoes you're wearing, you can change that up. Down here are various layers you can do if you've got different clothing layers, tattoo layers. These just show and hide those different layers. Your glove and socks, you can turn those on and off. Say you have a different layer of clothing or a tattoo that you want to hide or show, you can do that here. Again, if you're using baked on mesh, you're really not going to use this feature. So up next, we're going to go into the Style tab on the Legacy HUD. You can click this little arrow right here, and that'll pop up. These are different skins that come with the body. I don't use any of these. I use the skin from the Skinnery, which is a baked on mesh skin. Here, these are different neck seams. So if you are using the Legacy default skins that are in the HUD, you can match your skin or your neck seam with this. One of my favorite things on this HUD is the nail options. There are so many different nail options on this HUD, and I think they're all really gorgeous. You can do really natural looking nails, which are really pretty. And if you click this little arrow down here, you've got a lot of different colors. I'm a sucker for the black nails personally. There are a lot of really beautiful options in here. I like how realistic the nails look. They did a really nice job on the different colors. I know you can also add other designers' nail designs to these nails via a HUD. I don't think that affects your baked on mesh or anything like that. I've used a few in the past. I know during like Pride Week, I wanted like ridiculously bright rainbow nails. So I know I used a HUD to do that. I think they were from Izzy's. She has some really fantastic items. I think that's where they were from. So yeah, you can see the different nails. Like I said, I'm a sucker for this black matte color back here. Oops, went too far. There we go. Matches my outfit at the moment. So in here, you've got different layers. I actually am never super familiar with this. I believe it has something to do with some different like layers you can do for like body hair, but I am not overly familiar. I know this is like a layer, actually no, I think this is the layer for your body hair and different freckle layers and such. This HUD specifically, I think this was like a special version I bought, and it had the TF or Tristan Flinders body hair options in here. Since I'm using baked on mesh, I actually use Tristan's baked on mesh layers for this. And I should do a video soon that details baked on mesh a little bit more for you guys. But Tristan makes some amazing body modifications, whether it be hair, scars, all kinds of stuff. Definitely worth checking out. And then this is just your tattoo and clothing layers that you can use. I currently am not wearing any because everything I use is baked on mesh. Wonder how many times I can say baked on mesh in a video, right? And then also on your Style HUD, I gotta figure out how to get back to it here. There's usually a button. I'm just going to show you how to do the baked on mesh. But let me detach and reattach here. See guys, my videos are very candid. I tend to not know what I'm doing half the time, but that makes it fun, right? Okay, we're gonna go back into my Style I know sometimes the Legacy HUD does that as well. Here we go. This little button right here. If you click this and you hit Apply BOM, Baked on Mesh, that will take away all of your layers and apply the Baked on Mesh layers that you've put on. And those are done through tattoos. And like I said, I don't want to go into great detail on that, but if you go to my Worn tab, you can see I use all these different tattoo layers, kind of like old school SL. And those will pop up on your body if you've done that apply BOM. So that button's super important. If you accidentally click any of these and your body pops up all funky with like different parts hanging out, different skins and all that, you just hit the apply BOM again and that will pop up. And if you have the issue where it disappears on you, like it did for me, and you can't figure out how to hit a back button, just detach the hood and reattach, and that should fix the issue for you. Last but not least, we're going to go into the Fit tab. This is pretty cool and intuitive. I've really enjoyed the way that they have designed this. So let's say I cam my body here and I want to alpha out various parts of my body. So say you can click randomly and it'll do it that way. Or if you click and drag over the areas you want, it'll alpha it out that way, which is really nice. Again, you can click various parts or you can just click and drag again. Hold your mouse button down and that will alpha out various areas. These buttons down here will alpha out various areas of your body in one chunk. So I can do that. Say you want to unalpha your entire body at once, you just click the refresh button and that will alpha everything out. Typically, if you're wearing Legacy clothing, as long as the designer has set up the, I guess it's scripting, I'm not really sure, set it up properly so that it alphas out automatically. I know I am wearing my Ruly jeans and a top from Aluetta. If I pronounce either of those wrong, I apologize. But I think those automatically alphaed out any kind of nipples or any of my body down here, which was really nice. It's a nice feature. So yeah, you can use this little rotate button. You can click and it'll rotate, or you can hold down and it'll rotate like this for you, which is really nice as well. Not 100% sure what the export button does. I've never used it, so it's not super important to me personally. But I'm sure it is useful for some people. So that kind of gives you a general understanding of the Legacy HUD. I am certain that I have missed things on this. If there is something that you're like, oh, you're totally wrong, Harlow, that's not how that works, feel free to comment and let me know. I'd love to know if I've made an error. Like I said, I'm learning just along with you guys, and I'm relatively new to the Legacy body, but I'm really enjoying it. I do really like Maitreya as well. Legacy and Maitreya are my two favorite bodies in Second Life, and I hopefully will do a Maitreya tutorial here in the future as well for anyone that may be new to Second Life. I know that both these bodies have been out for quite a while, and I'm sure there are a lot of videos out there for tutorials on how to learn how to use the Legacy or the Maitreya body, but I definitely wanted to include it in my collection of videos for anyone that may be subscribed to my channel so that they can learn how to use the body if they're wanting to switch to the body. I also really want to be as helpful as possible to those who are new to Second Life, because I know there's a pretty big learning curve in Second Life, and it can be frustrating for new users to understand how things work. And sometimes I forget that. Being here this long, I forget how big of a learning curve there is, but I want to help make it as intuitive as possible and easy as possible for newcomers to the grid. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Feel free to click that cute little red button and subscribe for future videos. I'd love to hear your commentary in the comments section and anything you guys have to say. Stay safe out there. The world's crazy right now, and I really look forward to future videos. Have a great day.